This is the plaintiff, Kalina Jones. She says she loaned her friend, the defendant, money for a party she was having, and the woman refuses to pay her back. When she politely asked for it, the defendant got all kinds of aggressive with her. She tried to fight her in front of her kids, and she's here in the name of justice, seeking that $2,800 she's owed. This is the defendant, Kenya Tripp. She says she caters a lot of celebrity events, and the plaintiff, her neighbor, likes to hang out with her. She threw a Memorial Day party, and the party bus driver was giving her a hard time, and she needed to come up with some money so he would continue the job, and the plaintiff paid him. The plaintiff told her not to worry about paying her back until she decided the plaintiff was being sneaky, and she told her they weren't going to be friends any longer. Oh, her? No way. She's accused of being a party pooper. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,000 for defamation of character and pain and suffering.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome,
Kalina
ma'am.
Jones, you are suing your former friend, Kenya Tripp, for $2,800 that you say she owes you in monies that you loaned her and pain and suffering and defamation of character. You are counterclaiming $2,000 for pain and suffering, defamation of character, wasted time.
Yes.
All right, what's going on?
I had met the defendant back in, I want to say like July of 2017. I had purchased a drink off of her.
A what?
A drink. She sells like mixed drinks. She makes her own like mixed drinks, mixed alcoholic drinks.
Okay, go on.
So she was throwing a bus event, and she had sent me a text message with like the information about her bus event or whatever. And I went.
What was a bus event?
She was throwing a bus party laser tag event where we were supposed to do a pickup in Harlem, and then go to Brooklyn, and then go.
So everybody would pay what?
Whatever ticket. There was different.
How much was the ticket? How did it work out?
I believe, because I throw different parties, I believe the tickets range from maybe $75 to $150.
All right, go on.
So upon purchasing one of the tickets with that, her and I became texting more often. We hung out. What seemed to be, was going to be, like a cool, viable friendship just quickly turned south.
How?
As far as what I'm concerned, only she's going to be able to tell you that, because as far as I've never done anything wrong to her. She's accusing me of like stealing contacts. And
okay, now let's back up. When's the first time you loaned her money, according to you?
The first time, I want to say April or May. I have the
Okay, and what money
screenshot.
did you loan her and why?
She came to the house around to the area that we live in, and she told me that she went upstairs for a few seconds. I guess it was to take things out of her car, and then her car ended up getting towed. She immediately called me like, oh, can you please like let me like borrow this, borrow that? It was April 30th. Because like my car got towed, and if
Borrow what?
She needed the $200. I'm sorry.
So you loaned her the $200?
Yes, I had transferred it to her.
Is there any dispute about that?
The way she's saying it happened, yeah.
No. Did she loan you $200 to pay your? That's
She
what I'm
did,
asking.
yes.
So do you owe her those $200?
No, she actually told me I didn't have to pay her back the $200, which I actually even have in text as well.
Okay, let me see your text about the $200. Let me see your text about how she doesn't have to. You don't have to pay her back. Can you look for it in your phone in actual context? Because I don't like to look at text on paper. What is that? That has nothing to do with the $200.
It does. If you see at the bottom, it says, well, if I said the $200 on me, then okay, because she actually told me that I didn't have to
Okay, show me where
pay.
she actually says the $200 on you, not where you argue with her about whether she said the $200.
we
just
had
show me. Just stop. Don't thank me, and show me where she originally says, "Don't worry, it's on me." Okay. Not where you persuade her of that when you're arguing with her. I want to know where she originally says it. Do you have that? Yes or no?
It was a conversation.
Okay. All right. So first there's 200. Then how much later is there 1,545?
That happens a month later.
Okay. On laser tag day?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
We all rendezvoused at 125th Street, where the bus was supposed to pick up the people who was coming from the Bronx and Harlem and going on the bus. And from Harlem, it goes to Brooklyn, from Brooklyn to Long Island City. Upon us reaching Brooklyn, when the Brooklyn patrons got on the bus, she pulled me off of the bus and was like, oh, like, Kalina, I have, like, the money. It's coming into my account. There's just, like, other pending funds. I need you to be able, if you can help me out.
Wait. Why is she doing a bus trip if she doesn't have the money to cover the bus trip? But why are you loaning her the money?
I loaned it to her.
Why don't you just say, no, I can't?
I loaned it to her because what I was thinking about, it wasn't just thinking about just like, all right, at that time, her and I, we were still friends and we were still cool. I did see the amount of like time and effort that she did put into this.
Wait,
and it was
I don't care. She got money from every single person there.
Yeah,
which
and it didn't,
what she charges is above and beyond what the trip costs. That's how you make money putting these trips together.
Exactly.
So then what did she do with the money?
It was still posting. It hadn't deposited yet into
so
her
she says,
account.
why
And
is
then-
this not a her problem instead of a you problem?
And then she showed it to me like on her phone, like through like her banking app. And she showed it to me, and with that, you know, I
so
thought
you decided
about,
to loan her the money?
Yeah, because you know, I thought about also not
How
just
long
that.
earlier? Yes, I know you're very sweet. That everybody has to do laser tag if they said they were.
No, I thought
I don't
about the
understand.
other
The trip was
people.
already in process. What was going to happen to ruin that?
Excuse me, what was
In
going to happen?
other words, if she tells you, "Oh, I need the money," how was it going to ruin the trip? What was
Because the bus wasn't going to move. Nobody would have made it.
All of a sudden, the bus decides at that moment that they don't have the money?
Yeah, when the company of the bus called the bus driver and let the bus driver know that the deposit did not go through on Miss Tripp's card, then they stopped the bus. So now, in order for us to get from Brooklyn to laser tag, or even from Brooklyn back home.
Okay, tell me about that. What was it that happened?
What happened is the people kept telling me for one, the bus was late. So I guess we went over time. So after a while, I guess after every 30 minutes, they charged me an additional $350.
Yeah, but if it's before laser tag, it's still within the time you thought you'd be.
That's what I was saying, but they kept saying, we're running behind. So I'm like, I don't understand how we're running
either way,
behind.
so they decide that you have to pay $1,500. How much had you paid them?
It was actually $1,845.
How much had you paid them at that point?
At that point, I had already put maybe $800 down on it because to even book the
$800
bus
wasn't going to cover that size of a trip.
Right.
So you still owed the money no matter what.
I still owed the $1,845.
So then you didn't have the money to pay for the original trip. It had nothing to do with extra hours.
No, I had the money. What it was is they didn't ask for the money until later on. They were already saying that everything was late. So literally everybody's
So
partying.
did you ask her for $1,500?
It was $1,845.
Did you ask her for $1,800?
Yes.
How much did she give you?
She gave me the $1,845.
For real? Mm-hmm. According to you, it's $1,545?
It was $1,545. I have the screenshot of the actual limo company because what it is that was the deposit amount.
Okay, was there ever a figure of $1,845?
No, that was the conclusive figure as far as it goes with this, the $200, and then she was also like...
No, okay.
That was like the
Was $1,845 ever run by the limo company?
No.
That's what I wanted to know. All right, so in any event, you know, when she transfers the money, she's not supposed to eat it, right? She's loaning you money that you're going to pay back.
Right.
All right. And so why haven't you paid back the $200 or the $1,545, which according to you is $1,845?
I thought it was more.
All right,
I'm sorry.
whatever. So what is your defense?
Yes. Initially, the reason that I didn't pay her back was because that day, the next day when I told her I would pay her back, she said, you know what? I seen how they did you the day before. Don't worry about it until after your next party. My next party, I don't think was planned until August. She then, again, she was hanging around me, so she started taking some of my contacts because I do celebrity events. I have a business called Disrespectfully Drunk. She started hanging with people.
Disrespectfully drunk?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Well, we're very respectful.
Respectfully
we have
drunk,
fun.
I would get.
I have respectfully drunk. That's my virgin liquor line.
Okay, go ahead.
So we have disrespectfully drunk. So basically, she was like, you know, don't worry about it. I seen how they did you. Pay me after the next party.
Okay, so did you have that party?
Yes, I ended up having.
Did you pay her after that party?
She sued me prior to that party. She blocked me on Cash App, even prior to this lawsuit.
But did you pay her back after that party?
She already sued me before the party.
I know you're angry she sued you, but
no,
we're
it's not
here
about
now.
I'm angry she sued me.
So wait.
You're not letting me answer the question.
You're not listening to me. I don't care if she sued you. Did you pay her after the party? You said, well, I didn't have to pay her until after the party. So when the party happened, did you pay her?
How? If she has a restraining order against me, she blocked me on everything. She told me she has trespassing harassment.
What does that have to do with sending a check?
Her?
You don't know how to mail a check?
Yes, I can mail a check.
Oh, okay.
I can.
You know how to transfer funds on
She wouldn't allow me. I tried. It's in messaging as well.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, does it make sense that defendant said I can't pay the plaintiff because she has a restraining order out against her?
Absolutely not. There's more than one way to get in contact with someone.
Or a hemplo?
I mean, either way, she's wrong.
No, that means for example.
Oh.
Send an email or send a text message.
Well, or send a what?
A letter or anything.
Send a what?
Send a check.
Good. Good. Going inside the courtroom.
All right, now tell me about your counterclaim against her for $2,000 for pain and suffering.
Okay. And
Wait, hold on one second. You had amended your lawsuit this morning to add $300 for Laser Park Place until all the bus tickets were sold. What's that about? Maybe that's why she's thinking it's 1845.
Exactly.
That's the other.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Tell me
That's
about that.
Conducive. When she had told me about the Laser Park tag, right? At first, she had booked the Laser Park tag, but then when the Laser Park people, like the workers, realized that it was booked for Memorial Day weekend, they was trying to get out of it. So she had to hurry up and like drop the deposit. They was telling her like, well, if we don't receive your deposit by, that, like by 5 o'clock today, we're not going to be able to do, the party
What deposit?
here.
You're already at laser tag.
No, this is prior to.
Oh, so there was another 300?
Yeah, this is prior to even the event happening because.
And she got that from you too?
Yeah, because she needed that right then and there.
When do you start? Where do you get all your money?
At the moment.
Where do you get all your money that you're always like her bank?
She steals it from her grandmother.
Oh yeah, my grandmother bought me everything that I have on today.
Her grandmother's dyslexic, and from a family friend of hers.
What does a grandmother being dyslexic have to do with taking her money? Do you know what dyslexia is?
She has dementia. She has dementia.
Oh, dementia.
And so she's not aware of her, right? I'm sorry.
Okay,
She has from my understanding, she had, and this is what she told me along with her friend, her mom passed away, left her grandmother money. She takes the money and transfer it from her grandmother's account into her account.
Okay.
You stole the money to give it to me,
Which
but I
you
wasn't
were perfectly
aware.
fine with.
No, I wasn't aware until we actually started arguing. A lot of this stuff came out.
All right, now you're suing her for $2,000 for pain, suffering, and defamation of character and wasted time. Can I get wasted time? I love that. That's a new one on me. Wasted time.
All
right, tell me about that.
For wasted time.
Tell me the $2,000. What's that about?
Basically, she just told me things or what have you, and we lost contact because she was going through her own situation in her life. She was being sued, trying to sue someone.
What did you mean when you wrote a text saying that ACS was going to hear about her children?
It's been plenty of times, like, I've even had that in messaging, because it's been plenty of times where I've had to feed her kids. She says she has close to $1 million, but her kids literally beg for food all the time.
Okay, so you were going to call ACS and say, this lady doesn't feed her children.
Literally, because it's times, I'll give you a few examples. How about that? It's one time, we went to McDonald's, and me and her, I know we had just left the kids in the house, and right before we left, they were talking about how they were hungry. So as we go to McDonald's, I tell her, hey, are you going to get the kids something to eat? She's like, no, they'll be fine. I'll just make them what's in the house. It was nothing in the house.
That's what you're going to tell ACS?
No, but you're not letting me finish. We get back to the house. They're still running back and forth. I'm going to be completely honest. We smoke.
Are you?
We smoke weed. So we're in the house.
So that's really
weed.
what you meant.
No.
What you meant was you were going to tell ACS about her weed smoking.
No. I didn't. Not even about that too, if she wanted to. But no, it was more so about the children. At the end of the day, she don't feed them. For the time frame that I was her friend, I fed those kids most of the time.
All right. On your counterclaim, zero. That does not make a case for pain, suffering, and defamation of character. On your claim against her, I am ordering you to pay back the $200 plus the $1,545. Plus the 300. You agree with the 300. That's why you had thought 1845, right?
I know it was 1845.
No, right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. For a total of $2,045, which is money that she loaned you that I say you have to pay back. All right. If in fact today's date we were before that next event in August, I would say, hey, looks like you gave her until August, but that is well past our time frame here. So that is my verdict. A net judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $2,045. Good luck, folks.
Thank you. That's your ass broke it in a joke.
I'm really not. And you still steal.
Okay, come on. Well, there is no love lost in this case. This argument's going on and on.
Exactly. This is just what happens when you have like jealous people. She's just mad because I was able to do something for her that she couldn't even complete for herself. And that's and instead of being appreciative of the fact she decides to be nasty about it. No one did anything wrong to her. No one stole any of her contacts. It's not my fault. Your people didn't like you no more, and they liked me.
You're gonna get
so
some money back.
Why they keep hitting me up?
And I got our money back.
This gonna be over now between
Tell
you.
Shanks to stop texting me.
You're getting your money back,
Thank
okay?
you. Yes, sir.
Goodbye. Good luck to you. Okay. This argument is continuing here.
I already told him you was a hoe and you was easy. That's why.
You got to cut this out now, okay? You're in court. You got to give it a hi. Oh, you turn so sweet.
Because you don't have nothing to do with it.
It's absolute. Thank goodness. Yes,
Hi.
thank goodness.
How can I help you?
Okay. How do you feel now? You lost the case?
No, I don't mind losing the case. I'm very aware that I owed her. You know, that was never the issue.
Okay.
The issue is how she went about it. You know what I mean? That was my thing. It's never an issue about paying her. I said that literally before I came here.
All
It's
right.
not about the money.
So it's over now between you, right? Totally? For sure.
For court.
For court.
It is.
You say in your company you make your own cocktails.
Yes.
Are they different from other cocktails?
Yes, I make like really exclusive, exotic drinks. The name of my company is Disrespectfully
I know,
Drunk.
you mentioned that.
Follow me on Instagram.
All right, I just wondered if you did something really different.
Yes, I do.
Well, good luck. Okay.
Thank
Don't tell me
you.
your secrets.
Have a
Okay.
good day.
Thank you very much. Harvey?
By the way, Doug, if you maliciously call Children's Services just because you're angry, you can get sued. And clearly, no habla español.
See.